Hello, it's Christmas Day on the Derp Duplicator channel. I now know it's upside down. God, Range Rover's taking a lot of hits. Anyway, I am reviewing the packaging for the Third Doctor and with anti-reflecting light wave Dalek, basically invisible, from Planet of the Daleks. So here it says, with anti-reflective light wave Dalek. Try saying that when you're tired of going up and down the stairs. Includes the Third Doctor and anti-reflecting light wave Dalek. I can't say that anymore. Do I have to say it? Oh gosh, no. Includes the Third Doctor and anti-reflecting light wave action figures. Dalek action figures. I'm not saying that again just because I missed the action figures part, okay? And the back. We've read that before. No, don't need to read that again, I'm afraid. Oh look! Contents page. Oh no. Just no. It's not happening. Classic Doctor Who logo with BBC on it. Inside, transparent plastic, and which you can see from the front and the top to some extent. Character Options logo or Character Online logo, no idea which. Picture of the Third Doctor, possibly. No. Ah! I just moved my makeshift setup. And then the Third Doctor, 1970 to 1974. And then there's that, the title of the box set, BBC, and some boring stuff. Possibly computer enhanced picture of the Third Doctor, looking very strange. And then it has a bit about the Third Doctor. Exiled to Earth, this sophisticated and elegant Doctor was more of a pure scientist than his predecessors. Surrounded by gadgets and vehicles, but whether aiding unit against invasions or travelling to distant planets, his kindness and belief in peace was rarely stronger. After returning a jewel to an irradiated cave on an alien planet, the Doctor's body was so badly damaged he had to regenerate once again. That reminds me of the 10th Doctor. Oh, really? Like that, and there's some nice background thing, which I'll review when I come to the figures. And then, that's it, that's the packaging. So, there's some boring stuff at the bottom. At the front, I give it 5 out of 5, like the previous one. It's always like that, it's just great use of shapes and things to convey the style. And then at the back, they could have a bit more information about what you can get in the wave, and of course you can see that Third Doctor's popping his head up there, and they obviously didn't know what to do there, so they just had a picture with some stuff coming out of it, like in the first Doctor set. So that gives a 4. 4 plus 5 is 9, as everyone knows, apart from Derp. Or, yeah. So, hope you enjoyed the review. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. I love comments, as you know. And subscribe for more. Bye bye. Good afternoon, viewers and subscribers. I guess maybe it's afternoon for me, but maybe it's morning for you. I really didn't need to make those noises, did I? No. Right, this is the Third Doctor and anti-reflecting light wave Dalek, which I just call an anti-reflectant Dalek because it's much better. So that's a thumbs down for the title. If you remember my Christmas packaging review. I had to say it a lot, and I got very annoyed. So let's move on to the actual figures. So let's take this away and go on to the third Doctor. Now, let's look at him. I haven't got any other example of the third Doctor, so I can't compare it, but let's just move on and stop talking. This is a pretty basic figure if you think about it. And the attention to detail isn't great, but it's all that it needs, really. There's that thing which has got some things on, shape things, and then there's that, the collar thing, and then there's those buttons and those things there, and then there's his jacket, which is quite thin, which is nice, and there's a bit of creasing, and then there's this here, these things here. I like these things here. It's a pretty basic figure apart from the hand bits there, which thankfully, since this figure is not made of pottery, will not get broken off. The hair is okay, maybe a bit too white, I don't know. Let's move on to articulation. Head, go 360, will go 360. Once I've used it, sort of. Hands will go 360. Elbows will go 90 degrees. Biceps will go 360 degrees. Elbows will go, knees will go 90 degrees, thighs will go 360 degrees, and the legs are ball jointed to the body. And I think that's all. Pretty basic figure, but it works. So I'm going to give this a stronger 5 out of 5. It is what it is, and it does that well. Let's move on to the Dalek. Oh, and quality control, no problems whatsoever that I have found. Now let's move on to this Dalek. This is also a highly anticipated release, after they got rid of another one of this, I think, and then made this again. Possibly better, I don't know, because I never had the other figure of the invisible Dalek. So let's do attention to detail. There's not much detail. It's basically just a simple Dalek. In fact, quite a lot like Tom Baker one, which I haven't unboxed yet. It's basically that, just painted differently. Black there, and then transparent there. Basically just been spray painted there, which is okay. But you can really see the problems, because somehow that's anti-reflecting and that bit isn't. So yeah, that's not really quality control because it's not damage, but it's just bad attention to detail. And although it's good to have a see-through bit, it does expose a bit of the Dalek's inner workings, which is fine with me, but I know some of you that should rightfully be sort of unhappy with that. But maybe it could be used so that, like, you sort of see the proper Dalek inner workings. Pretend it's not a plastic figure, but it's actually a proper Dalek and you can see inside it because it's transparent, but that wouldn't actually work. Anyway, yes. And then there's these bits here that haven't been spray painted because presumably the Dalek was spray painted like that and they never did anything else about it. They didn't bother to do that bit or that bit. Yeah, but I like the mix of where it's been spray painted and where it hasn't, in places where it actually works. Ahem. Yep. It's okay, but it just doesn't feel like there's been a lot of effort put into it, as they probably didn't think to spray paint the ball joints where they needed to spray paint it. Maybe that's part of the design, I don't know, but it still just looks like they've just simply spray painted a Dalek. There's not much effort put into it, and that's why I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Yes, it is what it is, but what it is a little bit effortless. But I definitely recommend the set. Anyway, that's 9 out of 10 for those of you who would like to know or haven't worked it out already. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe. I love subscribers.